Okay, so that was Gaines Mill. So we won 14,000 men, 15 reputation, 2 career points, 207,000 bucks. And we're gonna need it all. Yeah, so it was 2-2 rifle that got hammered. These guys were already small, so they ended up fairly reduced. These grenadier units got their second star, but I don't think we're going to be able to keep it. And I need to decide whether I'm going to convert those grenadiers to rifle units or not. 3-3 grenadier got their first star. Excellent. These guys got their second star, even though they lost a gun. How'd they lose a gun? It must have been in that fighting right at the end. Yeah, so this is interesting. I'm tempted to get tactical training for these guys. Allows them to rotate 50% faster. They have higher stealth, better cover. The other options are they shoot faster, which, okay, that's can be good, especially for smoothbores, but these guys aren't smoothbores, or more accuracy. I think in their particular case, the accuracy doesn't matter very much. I mean, they'll get 10% more accuracy is 3.3 points, whereas tactical training is really useful. But before we do that, let's choose our career points. So my next point of AO gives me 3 cores, which isn't a particularly useful point. I've got 6 in politics. I am getting to the point where additional medicine would be helpful. So I think what I'm going to do is put both points in medicine. Bump my medicine up to 10% restore. These guys need a leader. We should have plenty of guys left over, given this lieutenant colonel. We did not lose any units. That was the good part. And even these green units did alright. They took some casualties. They handed out some casualties. Nobody died. So I'll count that as a win. I think 4-1 rifle got hit pretty hard. 237 losses versus 408 kills, so that's not actually too bad. Let's see how the cavalry did. 190 to 269, and 169 to 328, primarily because of that fiasco where I told them to charge and then they paused and waited. I don't know that there's much I can do about that. So tactical training for the artillery. Veterans to keep his stars, getting back up to 8 guns. Yeah. I don't think these guys did very much. Actually, they did a lot. 340 kills for only 5. Yeah. Looks like all of the artillery may have done reasonably well. Even the 12 pounders, even though they didn't get involved until late in the fight. Yeah, so the next question is, what do we do with these guys? Let's see if there's anything in the armory I can sell. Still got those 2 10-pounder parrots. So, and what's my next battle? Next battle's Malvern Hill. So artillery will come in useful. So the first thing I'm going to do is add a new artillery brigade. And they are going to get a colonel.
Sir, yes, sir!
And they are going to get 10-pounder parrots, because we've already got 2 of them. Bump them up to 8 guns. Cheap 11,000. Good to go. Here's a question: how many cores can I bring to Malvern Hill? 2. And I can only defend with 15 brigades. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna fill out the supply here for both corps. That'll take 50,000. We'll bring these guys up to strength. 133 men. $8,000. 181 men.
Yes, sir.
My plan is to merge these two units immediately as soon as we get going. I'm switching this this unit to a rifle unit. I'm gonna leave one for grenadiers, but I'm gonna give them the palmettos. They did really well in that fight. Toughed it out. These guys did fantastically well in that fight. Veterans are relatively cheap. Still not that cheap. I'm gonna have to temporarily lose his second star to get him up to speed. Although 1,400 men is 20,000. Yeah, I can live with that. These guys, unfortunately, are going to have to. We have to lose their second point. There's. This can't be that expensive, right? Still pretty expensive.
Sir, yes, sir!
Yeah, we can live with that. These guys are mostly expendable anyway. Half tempted to change these guys into a rifle unit. I've got the money. don't have the money. Wow, okay. Too many of them. Alright, well, I guess we can live with that.
Yes, sir.
Oh, what in the world? Why don't these guys have a rookie monitor? They're new. They lost troops. They participated in that fight. That's weird. They're being... No, okay. Their points are going down a little bit. Might as well... Yeah, but like 2 points. Might as well throw them back up to 2,000.
Sir, yes, sir! Yes, sir.
Man, I hate to do that. What about Lorenz's? Be 39,000. Can I risk it? Malvern Hill, even if the draw, Malvern Hill is a defense. Their army is reduced size, but only by 5%. What I'm going to need most in Malvern Hill is manpower. Alright, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to actually grab both of these. And I'm going to equip these guys with Harper's Ferries. Means I can add a bunch of rookies to them, significantly reducing their effectiveness, but also cheaply adding men.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna add 45 men.
Sir, yes, sir!
Oops. So I got my cavalry together. I'm going to steal the grenadiers. Add another unit of grenadiers. Spend the money to get a decent commander. Then let's see what we got. Not much. I'm gonna sell the Richmonds. Just can't maintain a viable unit with them, not without an additional supply. I think I can get actually get away with cheap lieutenant colonels. And if I make these 1,500 men each, I can add 2 of them. Yeah. Yeah, so our plan is to basically have 3rd Division take the brunt of the fighting, and we'll back them up with 1st and 2nd Division, merging those rifle units if we have to, relying on the Grenadiers to absorb casualties and deal out punishment, and keep the 1-1 rifle and the 1-2 rifle hopefully out of the middle of the fray so they can build up some more experience, recover their previous high stat levels, and get their numbers up. So this is risky. I can't lose Malvern Hill. If I take 32 damage in reputation, that'll be the end of it. But I think getting this many troops in is important. I just wish I could get more men into the fight, but it'll have to do.
All right.
This is what we're going into Malvern Hill with.